People developing extra-normal powers.
People? Those are freaks. Hey you, what are you doing here?
You don't need to worry about me.
We don't need to worry about you.
You need to worry about Victor's army.
We need to worry about Victor's army.
Written and directed by James Melnick.
Written and directed by James Melnick.
No electronics.
My fellow Americans, we now live in dangerous times. The surprising development of extra-normal abilities in a large portion of the worldwide population has disturbed the daily lives and safety of our citizens. And we will finally follow the example that other countries in Europe and Asia have already taken. People with extra-normal abilities are ordered to report themselves to a government facility for processing and detention. The police are authorized to use lethal force on those who resist, but those who comply will remain unharmed.
Please state your name and your power.
Jason Freely. I can disable anything electrical within 100 feet.
Sarah Bernhardt? I can incinerate objects with radiation.
Taylor Mason. I can control tidal waves.
Chloe Brown. I can stop time.
All right, now everyone stand still and wait for the camera.
It's too bad we haven't found a way to suppress these powers instead of just killing them.
We only execute the ones powerful enough to pose a threat to military-grade countermeasures. If the guy can melt a tank, we off him. If he can speak to butterflies, we just take him to a facility for detention. It's as much for their protection as for ours. People are afraid of the extras. So, what have we here?
EMP, microwave, tidal waves, and...
Wait, one's missing!
Which one?
the one that could stop time.
Huh. Figures. Prisoner 4 was the first shot by gunfire, so she froze time till she could escape. Look, her blindfold.
The door's locked from the inside. Wait. Here's some broken hairpins. She must have used them to pick the locks. That would have taken her at least 10 minutes, though.
She's got to be powered after using her power that long. We'll track her down easily. Prisoner 4 is as good as dead.
You two clean up here. We'll step out. Headquarters? Yes. We're in District 17. I need a hunter team here straight away. Also, I'd like an update on Righteous as soon as possible. Thank you.
Righteous?
You don't know? That's the code name for our biggest problem at the moment. Righteous is a serial killer who's hit at least 17 people that we know of. In each case, it seems that the victims have been involved in either a rape, murder, or assault right before they were killed. We think someone power's trying some vigilante justice, which is why we call him Righteous. We only know he's located somewhere here in Washington, judging by the pattern he kills.
Well, what's his power?
We don't know. His victims have died of internal bleeding, strangulation, even their heart exploding without him even touching them. Wait, headquarters is calling me back. Hello? Are you serious? How sure are we? Get local police on him. We'll have to tie up one loose end here. We'll be on it.
What's going on?
We finally got Righteous. You and me will take care of prisoner 4 first, and the police will hold him by the time we get there. We need to know exactly what he's capable of.
What did you do?
I didn't mean to. It was an accident.
Well, what happened?
I finally tracked him down. My investigation led to his house. I knew he was just another murderer. When the police didn't have enough evidence to convict, but I had to make sure, so I looked inside his soul. His heart was black and bloody, full of sickness. I cleansed the world of its evil. But then,
Daddy, what's going on? You killed a little girl?
I didn't mean to. I didn't even know she was there. I thought it might have been an accomplice.
This is what comes from hunting down all these criminals, Tyler. You're so on edge. You can't keep doing this. This is why all these newspapers keep calling you righteous, the serial killer.
But I can't stop. Every day the police don't catch these murderers, these kidnappers, these rapists. It's just another day they have victims. I won't allow the evil to exist.
But it's not just them you're killing. You're killing yourself, too. I barely recognize who you are anymore.
So, that's it then? You think I'm some kind of monster?
No! No, it's just... I miss the guy who'd bring me flowers in the morning to wake me up because they knew I was allergic and I would start sneezing. I love you, but I can't love what you're doing. Please, let's just go away somewhere. You'll never have to use your powers again. You'll never have to kill again.
No. There's no turning back. Even if it does turn me into a monster, I'm still doing what needs to be done. And anyone who gets in my way, they're part of the problem too.
Then, there's something I need to tell you. I called the police.
What?
If you promised to run away with me, I would have gone with you, but now... God, I need you to turn yourself in, please.
You betrayed me.
No, it's just...
You betrayed me!
Yes. I'm sorry, Tyler.
I'm sorry too. Step away from the lady.
Keep your hands where we can see them.
First, we lose prisoner 4's trail. Now, we still have no leads on Righteous.
Don't worry, we'll find him. Look for any ID on that girl there. She might have a connection to the case.
This is Angela, reporting for Channel 7 News. Just hours ago, police received a tip about the location of a serial killer, who they suspect is extra-normal. While his backup had gotten to the scene, the bodies of the young woman and the first two officers were found, all killed by some form of extra-normal power. In similar news, the Seattle Police Department has issued a warning, telling everyone to be on the lookout for a girl with brown hair, a white shirt, and a brown jacket, about 5'5". She's extra-normal and considered extremely dangerous.
you hurt?
No, it's fine. I don't need any help.
It's all right. I'm not going to hurt you.
No, really. I've just sprained my ankle. See, I've been running a bit, and I tripped.
Running from the police? Because you're extra normal?
How did you know I would...
It's all right. I'm an extra too. That's how I know who you are. When I look into people's eyes, I can understand them. Now here, let me take a look at that foot.
Understanding things would have been helpful a little while ago. Ow!
Don't worry, I think it'll be fine. I'll just kill a couple of nerves to make the pain easier to stand.
Wait, what are you doing?
That's my other power. I can destroy things once I understand them, and since I'm halfway through medical school, I understand nerves well enough to help deal with the pain.
You don't look all that old.
I started college 8 years ago when I was only 15. I was something of a genius before this whole power thing started. Now, I'm just a wanted criminal.
Did you run too?
No. Have you heard of the guy the newspapers are calling righteous? The one stopping all the murderers and kidnappers and rapists?
That's you?
The police think I'm taking justice into my own hands. And they're right, but the only difference is I don't need evidence. I don't need lawyers or courts. When I look into someone's eyes, I know whether or not they committed a crime. But I also know why. I know the difference between an accident and a sick freak who enjoys making the world burn. And with more extras turning to crime, I'm the only one who can stop these people.
Yeah, the government has enough problems trying to off law-abiding citizens.
What? Did you just say the government is killing people?
That's where I escaped from. We turned ourselves in voluntarily for processing. We didn't resist or anything. And then they just started shooting at us. I stopped time when I heard the first gunshot, and then I picked the lock and escaped.
I know the next target of justice then. Tell me where this was.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to stop them from killing anyone else.
Are you going to kill them?
Only if they make me.
I'll tell you, but only if you let me come with you.
This isn't a game, this is serious, and it could get violent.
They killed my friends. I can control time. I can help you.
You come with me. You follow my orders. I'll give you some training for the missions ahead, but this isn't just a one-time fancy. You come with me now, you commit to ending this. You commit to helping me fix this world.
You're going to need an army to do that.
Well, gotta start building it somewhere. Still want to join me?
My name's Chloe. What's yours?
My name is My name is Victor.
Annabelle again, reporting live from yet another Bernie police station. This is the fifth such police station to be attacked by extra-normal terrorism. The police think the former serial killer, Righteous, may be behind the attacks, but no demands or statements have been issued with a reason for any of this. A dozen officers were killed in this attack, and that adds up to at least 50 officers killed so far. If you look over here, you can see an explosion clearly ruled the first half of the station.
In the past 3 months, 5 police stations have been raided by the individual known as Righteous. It's unknown whether he has accomplices, as the few who survived were incapacitated before they knew anything was happening. And all security footage was destroyed. I'm telling you, man, he's coming after us next.
There are plenty of police stations between here and Washington. Why would he come here?
You may not have noticed this, but all the stations that were raided were super-powered detention facilities. And we're the next biggest one on the West Coast.
And I'm sure we can handle him even if he does show up. We've just upgraded our security. We'll see him coming a mile away.
You may not have noticed either, but what happened to all the other power guys in the other stations? They're all missing, probably working for Righteous right now.
What, you think he's building some kind of army or something? Oh, I forgot. I'm supposed to call the mayor about the new school zone downtown. We have to change speed limits there.
What's wrong? Line busy?
No, but it sounds like the line's been cut.
I'll go ask the guys out in front what's going on. Oh no, Righteous! It's here!
Put your hands right. You keep barging in without me, you'll keep getting shot.
Thank you. You told the others to wait outside, right?
Yes.
You. Stand up. Slowly.
Are you going to kill me?
Not if you...
Yes.
He's disarmed. He can't hurt us.
But now he knows you're on my team. If you'd hung back and let me handle it, maybe you could have lived. But if he tells anyone you've joined my army, we'll get the military called in on us, and we're not ready to handle that.
Why am I so special? You've got dozens of others more powerful than me.
You have no idea what you can do. Once you have more practice and training, you can do anything. I could probably take out half the security in the White House before being killed. You could walk right past all of them and assassinate the president before anybody noticed. That's why we have to kill him.
I swear, I won't tell.
We can't trust him to do that. Remember what happened to all your friends? What he's likely done several times in the station.
But that would be murder. I'm not going to take revenge on him for that.
I don't want you to. We're not killing him for the evil he's done. We're killing him for the evil he will cause in the future. This is bigger than us. It's not murder. It's war. And I hope you know what side you're on. No. That's too easy. You need to remember this.
Please, don't...
Now, let's look at these files. Did the others fill you in on what we found before?
No.
These kill centers aren't funded by the government, state or national. If they were, it'd be an easy matter of sending some evidence to some major news stations, and we could end it by making it public.
But if the government's not funding it, who is?
That's what we're trying to find out. See here? These facilities are funded by a series of different dummy corporations and offshore accounts. We need to trace the evidence back to whoever's controlling them. Then
we take them out. We cut the head off the snake.
And then we can expose the operation once whoever's controlling it's gone. Hey, take a look at this.
It's the same company. See? Wait. If this is what I think it does, there may be a senator connected to all of this.
Show me.
See, Senator Morrison keeps getting connected to these different companies. Either they donate to his presidential campaign, or he writes them a new legislation, or he goes to the fundraisers they throw.
And he's the most popular to become president next year.
We have to stop him.
Not if we stop you first!
Power not working, Righteous? Wonder how that happened. Don't you?
Obviously. You were able to move even when Chloe froze time. If I can't kill you, you're also extra normal.
Except that my only power is that I'm immune to whatever other extras do. Since I'm not a threat, the government thought they could use me. Now, hands behind your head! No! Don't move. You know I'm immune to your time powers and I'm not afraid to shoot you.
So do you just dispel powers around you, or are you just immune to them?
Powers don't work within the few centimeters around me. And since your power only works on my internal organs, you can't touch me. And my backup will be here in minutes to round up you and all the little friends my partner and I took care of out there.
You might be immune.
Don't move, Victor, you're wounded!
But you still have to breathe.
How?
It doesn't matter. Run. Take the evidence and get out. You don't have much time.
But I can't leave you behind!
Go!
How did you do that?
I just destroyed the molecules in the air around you until they're separate atoms. That's toxic, and now you're going to have permanent lung damage.
Tearing apart millions of molecules must have really worn you down a lot. I'll let the scientists decide exactly how to cut you up. Have fun being a lab rat.
3 months ago, federal agents caught Tyler Oppenheimer, the extra-normal terrorist formerly known only as Righteous. He was heavily wounded, but has been kept alive in captivity, although his location is secret. The agent who apprehended him has been commended for her valiant efforts in avenging the deaths of dozens of police officers in the Pacific Northwest. The extra-normal terrorist cell has not struck any more police stations, but they have now clashed several times with the police and the FBI. It's unclear who's leading the terrorists at the moment. In other news, Senator Morrison currently stands at 70% in the popular poll all across the board, and he is predicted to win the presidential election in a landslide.
That's all from the finance community, Senator Morrison.
What are our scientists doing with Victor now?
He's been kept in a coma the past 2 months so that he didn't use his powers.
However, it's hard for them to study him in that state. They've made no progress on that neural inhibitor.
Huh. Well, we can't study him safely. He's of no use to us. I think it's time we cut him loose.
I agree.
Who are you?
Me? Just part of Victor's army.